driver, lost tonight. Pedal down now, hear that engine somehow. Start your engines, it's race time. Start your engines, one more climb. We ride tonight. Pedal down now, hear that engine somehow. Start your engines, it's race time. Start your engines, one more climb. Burning rubber, another driver, lost tonight. Pedal down now, hear that engine somehow. Start your engines, it's race time. Start your engines, one more climb. Burning rubber, another driver, lost tonight. Pedal down now, hear that engine somehow. Start your engines, it's race time. Start your engines, one more climb.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Watkins Glen Raceway, and the Nationwide Truck Series rolls into New York tonight for a barn burner on the road course. Yet again, thanks for coming out here tonight. As always, Matt in the booth, and your race official for the evening will be one Miss Jocelyn stepping in for this one. This one's going to be left and right hand turns. And this one should be a ton of fun. Thank you guys for coming out again. Everybody, thanks for joining us here for a road course event, which we don't do, I would argue, too many of often. But when we do them, they tend to be pretty fun. So we are ready, qualifying, getting ready to roll, and then, of course, the race. Let's talk about point standings here tonight as we get ready for qualifying this evening. A very unique situation quickly apparent here. If you look at the starting lineup here tonight, with one Mr. Aiden Laney coming in with that 37-point lead over Bragg. Bragg not here, which sets Bragg up for what would be a full points lead, or full race point lead, if he can pull this off here tonight as we get ready to go. And of course, Herman right there, but Herman's truck a little bit off here tonight. So the nearest to them would be Jimmy, back and forth right now, 55 points out. Either way it goes, healthy points lead for Aiden Laney if he can pull it together here tonight. And again, left and right hand turns, 60 laps here tonight for the field. First up will be qualifying here in just a moment. You can see practice times with Drew and Aiden, your top two fastest. Timmy right there in third. Timothy Wright fourth, and Austin Taylor right now fifth in practice as we'll roll to qualifying literally right now. All right, qualifying ready to roll right now. We got trucks on track, 9 minutes to get them warmed up, ready to go. And again, what's interesting here tonight, this is going to be a 10-minute session. So you got a little bit of time if you're one of these truckers to get a lap in and get it done here tonight. Just keep that in mind. You got a little bit of time to get it done. There's Drew, there's Clayton, Brian, Tracy. And what's also interesting, with the readjustment iRacing made to this cup layout, you no longer get 1Xs for running wide down into one, down in through past the bus stop, into the carousel coming out of there. You can go wide like you're seeing there. So we've really widened out track limits here, which is arguably more realistic. As a GT guy, I don't like it, but yeah, no, it is what it is. NASCAR. We tend to do things backwards sometimes, including track limits. So, right now, as we get everybody up to speed, before we start seeing lap times come in, it'll be interesting to see who puts it on the top of the leaderboard here tonight and who does not. Tracy rolling on track right now up through the S's portion of this racetrack, which is one of the tricky-ish spots. There is Aiden Laney, your points leader, in the 51 tonight. He'll roll up to the top of the hill, full throttle into the bus stop, and that truck looking pretty sweet right now with Brad Wilson back here. I would say that you got an opportunity for somebody to step up here and kind of surprise the field here tonight, but Aiden's so quick. What I've seen in practice earlier, him and a couple more, it's going to be hard for anybody to do anything else with no stages here tonight. Just a straight run through. You just got to keep the truck clean. And not sure on yellows here. They'll most likely be off unless by some miracle this whole track gets blocked, which, I have seen happen, then possibly, but other than that, it'll be pretty much a run through to the end, which, if you're going to have a track block situation, it's probably going to be lap 1, lap 2 when we're all stacked up. But as suspected, Aiden top of the board, 113.0. Tim top of the board, 12 is 683. 11.9 for Drew. We got some guys up here throwing some haymakers out there. Drew 11.925. Tim now a 112.6. Aiden at 13 flat, but be honest, if you're Aiden, your points racing at this point, top 3 starting spot would be ideal, really. You don't have to go out there and win it. You just have to baby that points lead that you already got here in the Nationwide Truck Series coming in around number 8. So Drew is there, and folks, I'm going to take a break out of the booth, and I'll be right back. All right, ready to go once again as we are qualifying here tonight. We will see what we got. Field is stacked up, racked up, ready to go. 3 minutes remaining in qualifying here tonight for the Nationwide Truck Series. Ready to go. Can you be ready? Can you rock and roll, Drew? On the pole right now with 7 minutes remaining in qualifying here tonight. Everybody kind of woke them up here for a moment. So we'll have to wait to see if maybe Aiden stepped it up a little bit there. Not enough to put it on the pole. Austin Taylor on track. And let's see if we can talk to maybe Aiden while Austin runs around here. Gets his lap in here tonight. Not much to talk about really during qualifying, with only a couple of trucks remaining to take a lap, so that gives us an opportunity to speak with speak with Laney about his opportunity here tonight. Hey, Aiden, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy real quick, sir.
And forward, brother.
All right, I see your qualifying laps over there. All right, man, you came into the night with almost a full race points lead. With times here tonight and what we're looking at, have you thought about the fact that you could leave New York tonight with a full race lead on everybody else?
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. The fact that second place isn't going to be here tonight is a really good opportunity to stack some points on top of the championship. Going to take advantage of it here. Hoping to run top 3. Feel like I can keep it there all race, and we'll look to gain on second place in points here.
All right, man, it's been a bit since you went to Victory Lane back at Bristol Motor Speedway, which was back on September the 20th. Do you want to try to get a couple more wins in the bank? You went back-to-back Homestead and then Bristol. Do you think you can do that again here tonight?
Yeah, I think we can. I just got to save some tire, hope for some mistakes and stuff, get lucky with incidents and stuff. I'm not sure if we have outright pace tonight, but a win at Sonoma really gives me some confidence coming in here, and I think we can get it done, and if not, we'll finish out the rest of the season strong, try and get top 5s and wins.
All right, man, one more thing before I let you go. As we're getting ready to go racing tonight, fans, you've got Richmond and then, of course, Talladega looming. You get out of here with a good finish. You go back to a short track. Of course, you talked about the win at Sonoma. We talked about the win back at Bristol. You're kind of stacking pennies here to where you're coming up some really good racetracks between Richmond, Martinsville after Talladega. I think if you get through here, man, you got a good shot.
Yeah, I got a lot of confidence going into Martinsville. I got some decent confidence going into Richmond. Talladega is always a lottery pick, so I think if I keep my head on straight today, go get some good runs, I feel like I could win in Martinsville, feel like I could win at Richmond, and we'll head into Phoenix, hopefully not having to, hopefully we got a race on points in Phoenix, so don't have to worry about that too much, because last season that didn't go too good.
All right, man, well, you're grading up here, and we will let you go back to Drone Strike. Good luck, man, and we'll hope we see you at the end. See you at the end.
Yep, thank you. Have a fun broadcast, man.
You too, sir. All right, there you go. Your points leader, Aiden Laney, coming into the night. And that being said, it is time to go racing at Watkins Glen. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We've got everybody gridded up, ready to go. We got to talk to some folks, but now it's go time. We know the stakes as we close in on the end of the season. Who is it going to be to take advantage of a road course here tonight before we get into the lottery that is known as Talladega in a few weeks? Richmond next week, back in my home state of Virginia. And we are ready to go. Let's take a look at the starting lineup really quickly before we turn them loose here. Here we go. Here is your starting lineup here tonight. Road number 1, the Nationwide Truck Series at Watkins Glen. It's Drew grabbing the pole tonight alongside Aiden Laney. Tim Fiddler and Austin Taylor there in the second row. Row number 3, Timothy Ride alongside Clayton and John, and then Aaron. Row number 5, Dustin Stevens and Brad Wilson. Row number 6, Brian Brooks and Tracy Berthel. Jimmy there in row 7 alongside Floyd. And row number 8, Race Control, Jocelyn. All right, let's really quickly here. We got a little bit of time here until we go green. Quickly, where is Drew in the Discord anywhere? He is. All right, let's talk to him. Hey, Drew, Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right, man. You start this one from the pole here tonight. How's it feel to put that 25 on pole?
It feels pretty good. First race with you guys, so hoping I can just keep it straight and keep the rear end behind it and see what happens here.
10-4, man. Well, big congratulations on the pole. Hopefully I get to talk to you at the end of the night as a race winner.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Drew, everybody going to get it done here tonight. Put the truck on pole. We'll let him go back up to the racing channel before we go green. Aiden Laney starting outside front row. Field gonna roll through. This will be their one and only come to green lap. Race control, of course, will throw a caution. If it's track blockage, probably not going to, if not, as we are ready to go. It's kind of tough when you come to these situations, right? Yellow's kind of going to be race control discretion as we are ready to go. And again, the Nationwide Truck Series at Watkins Glen tonight. Tonight's event from Watkins Glen, next week in Richmond, and then we head off to Talladega. So keep that in mind. The big super speedway coming very soon. Field down the back straightaway. We're going to get ready to go. I'm going to get snuggly in the broadcast booth and get ready to fire this one off, if you will. The field going to come down, lights off on that iRacing pace truck as we prepare for what will be 60 green flag laps. All right, down through the bus stop here into the carousel before we go green. If I can get myself untangled, that'd be amazing, Batman. So we are ready here from the Glen here tonight. Field are gonna circle down through and get ready to go. Again, what we are looking at tonight, 60 laps. Trucks behind the iRacing pace car get through turn one decently and set sail. That's kind of what you want to do if you're one of these drivers here. If you're back there in the pack, you're kind of hoping for turn one chaos. But we're about to find out. Drew in his first race with the lead, able to put it on pole. Can he finish it here tonight with a win? We're going to find out coming up here in about 60 laps from now. Pace truck off down pit road. Field in the hands of Drew. And we're racing in Watkins Glen. Everybody going to head for turn one. They'll power their way down. Be easy, guys. Don't do anything too crazy. Down through there. One truck around the 83. Two trucks around. We'll see what race control elects to do. Two trucks around in turn one. No caution as of yet. Down up through here. Looks like we're going to let it go. Down into the bus stop. That's Brad. Back here in the 83 camp. More smoke up here. All kinds of problems. But we are still green at least. Timothy right now, Drew and Aiden going at it. And again, we're not going to throw yellows willy-nilly here. We're going to let them go green, get spread apart here. Austin Taylor up to third with Aiden and Drew now leading. Good call on race control there not to put it out. Drew there as well, and they'll get spread apart. Drew will complete lap number one here. John back there, 2x2 behind him, headed for turn one. Everybody hanging on. So again, that's the way they roll up through turn one. So again, getting settled in for this one. Boy, this is going to be a showdown here tonight. Yellow flag out on the racetrack. We got a problem and a caution called by race control. And again, probably for lap one. Ryan around back here in the 22. It's a caution out, and we are under yellow for the first time. 2 laps on the board. All right, let's see if we can get some interviews. Let's talk to the redneck here. All right, redneck, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
Matt, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much, man. Running ninth right now, yellow flag on the racetrack. How'd that first 2 laps feel?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It feels a little squeamish. Truck feels kind of loose. Had to do what I could just to stay out of that incident, so I had like no visibility. But I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I just got to find a fast line and stick to it.
Tempo. Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck, Trace or Mr. Floyd, and we'll see you very soon.
All right, buddy. I'll catch up to you later.
You too. And we're gonna
Alrighty.
move him back up and let him go to his crew. And again, caution out here at Watkins Glen. 3 laps in. Now here is the problem with yellows, and I can done tell you, it's gonna take a while. So we're gonna ride around here under yellow. Drew was able to get a good run. See what we can do. So again, this is going to be a moment. Get the field caught back up. If I'm the front of the field, regardless if you're not in your pit window, I think you go ahead and hit pit road just because you're under yellow here. This would be the time to do it. I don't think there's any reason not to, honestly, right now. So now the story is going to be probably pit road here momentarily. So let's see what you can do. Lights are still on the pace truck, and we'll come around here. Pit road should be open for your race leader with Aiden right there behind him. So see what we got.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All right, ready to go to green here, ready to rock and roll. Coming to green this time by. We'll go back to green, lap number 4 here tonight. So the field going to come down through lap 4 right now of 50. They'll double back up again. First caution going to come to a close with 55 to go here tonight. Aiden right there coming to green.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag back there. Aiden there as well coming to green. Here we go into turn 1. Drew out front. Big move. Trouble behind them. Cars spinning. They will make it through. Nice job up the hill. No call as of yet. We're good, I think. Drew going to hang on to the lead. Aiden and Austin digging up through the S's. Austin Taylor up to third right now, or up to second. Right now, Taylor going to be tucked in behind. Here we go, down through the back straightaway bus stop. Aiden will drop to third. John fourth now. Jimmy. Floyd Stewart back here as well. There he comes, Tracy. Here comes Brad and Dustin limping that truck around. Meanwhile, top three trying to get away. Austin Taylor moves to second here tonight. Aiden Laney right now trying to move back forward from third. Timothy right there in line in fifth. John up there in the mix up to fourth. Decision time here tonight. 6 laps on the board. So there we go. Aiden, Austin, Timothy taking a look up the hill. Aaron back there. Jimmy, Floyd Stewart right there as well. There's Floyd on the NOS Energy Drink Machine down the back straightaway. He'll get a little bit wide. Hang on to that race truck and keep rolling through the back straightaway bus stop right now. Nice work. Nice job hanging on. Timothy, Drew, Aiden. Your top 5, top 6 couple of race cars right at the moment here. So interesting how that works. 6 laps on the board. Again, just so you're aware, we did have a yellow early. Got him racked back up. Again, 7 this time by. There's Drew out front leading. Drew started on the pole, Austin Taylor. And then Aiden giving chase. Timothy back there as well. Oh, we got a problem. Car around. Car around right quick. That's going to be Timothy. Drew. All right, everybody working their way through right now. 9 laps on the board, this time with Drew out front. All right, Drew up front, continuing to lead the way right now. Gap over the field, pretty impressive at the moment. Aiden back there as well. There is Aiden. There is Austin. 9 laps on the board tonight as they work their way down into the corner. Timothy, Dustin, Floyd, Tracy. There is Brian there on pit road, but everybody pretty equally spread apart. 9 laps of 60 complete. Drew, Aiden, 10 laps on the board with Austin Taylor. Tim, Clayton, Jimmy. Ten complete. So again, it's Drew right now leading 10 laps on the board of 60. This time by across the stripe, leading the first 10 laps here tonight, doing a wonderful job. So what do you do here as they work their way through? Taking a look, Jimmy Timothy back here as well, Floyd Stewart. Tracy Bethel. Clayton doing a nice job here, but it's Drew up front by 5 seconds right now. Aiden sitting right there squarely in second. But keep in mind, this is Drew's first race, so as a points leader, Aiden in a great opportunity right now. So again, it's 10 laps on the board, coming to 11 this time. Start of this race, all nice and smooth here tonight with about an hour-ish to go of driving. If we stay green, Drew has opened the gap to 6 seconds. Thank you everybody so much for watching here tonight as they work lap 11 of this race. Drew continuing to lead. So Drew leading. Taking a look, he'll get on the gas pedal. Clayton, Jimmy, Timothy back here, Brad Wilson, Dustin Stevens in line. Floyd Stewart back here having a heck of a go as well. Floyd Stewart. So there is Floyd. So what do you do right now as you're working your way through what will be a very interesting run here on tires right now? Perceiving that we don't have any yellows, you're going to have to manage your tires here. Aiden continuing to hang on. "12. Timmy, Clayton, Jimmy. Timothy Wright. Aaron. Nice job. So again, right now, Drew continuing to gap the field about 7.1. Aiden trying to work his way down the back, trying to get somewhat closer. There's Tim, there's Clayton. Tim here with, it looks to be a battle with John. 00 machine. Taking a look at Tim there. Nice run up into third, into the 7. So Tim able to get by the 54. So right now we're going to go extended view real quick as they continue to roll around here. Taking a look at what we got. And back right to the bottom they go. So right now they hang on. We'll do a little bit of crank it up real quick. And when we come back, we'll have more action at Watkins Glen. All right, 14 laps on the board right now, and we are back here as we work lap 14. Austin Taylor, Clayton back there, Jimmy there as well inside the top 10. Brad Wilson in 11th or 10th, Dustin Stevens in 11th, and Floyd Stewart inside the top 12. Floyd having a little bit of a rough race. Tracy Bethel 13th right now, and then Brian Brooks back here tail end Charlie. Drew continuing to lead right now, 7 seconds up over Aiden Delaney, and then Tim. And we got a car to pit road here, front straightaway. We'll start the process of pit stops here after 15 laps. That's going to be John, going to be the first truck down. So interesting there that Johnny elected to hit pit road. So again, that's John going to elect to hit pit road, get it done early here tonight. So there we have it, 15 on the board. So there's more trucks to pit road. So interesting there, 15 on the board. Drew right there as well, and here comes Aiden. So there we go, working our way through the carousel, right in the middle of green flag stops. Aaron with a black flag, possibly speeding on the pit road for Aaron here. That'll put him behind the 8 ball. Nice job here. There's Aiden Delaney right there as well. So again, 15 on the board this time through. Drew. So what do you do? Drew. Continuing to lead with Aiden. Tim. Austin. Nice work, Clayton. Jimmy. There is Jimmy. Up the S as we go. There is Dustin. Oh, we got a problem at 54 of Taylor. Austin missed the bus stop. And around we go. And around he went. Got into the wall. Drew continuing to hang tight. 9 seconds. Now. Him 16 seconds back. Look at the battle here. This battle right now between Austin Taylor and Clayton down the front straightaway. That is 4th and 5th on the racetrack. Big run into one hard on the brakes. Nice job, big run up the S's. Nice run, big run. Austin, nice and tight. Big up over the curbs, big top. Up over the bump back straight away. Man, that was insane. That truck, the way the shocks and suspension works up and over it. All right. Austin, the 44 of Clayton, managing to hang on. So Drew continuing to lead. Oh, one car out escape hard into the fence. That is Clayton. Let's take a look. Up over the curb. Take a look. That truck going to get out of shape and right into the fence. He got lucky he didn't get collected. Very, very lucky he didn't get collected there. You see the leader in some traffic here. Timothy right one lap down. So far, so good for your race leader right now. Dominant night early here this evening. Up through the S's once again. That is Drew. 9 seconds back. 20 on the board. Again. Drew. Now Drew continuing to work. John back there as well. There's John. Dustin out of shape. He'll grab a hold of the truck, hang on to it. Drew continuing to dominate. Dustin. So again, Drew continuing to lead. Aiden there as well. Drew, Aiden, Tim, Austin, Jim, Clayton, Brad, John, Dustin, .40 to go this time by for the field. A little bit of sideways there. And again, Aiden, your points leader coming in tonight, really looking to really set himself apart here, headed towards Richmond next week. Very interesting how this is working. Drew, Aiden, Tim, Drew, Tim, Austin, Jim, back to fifth, Clayton, Brad, John. There's Brad, John trying to close, get back into the top 7 here, the 00. Gonna roll a bottom right there out of the final corner. Try to get the power down. He'll go the outside here into 1. Try to outbrake Wilson and clears. Nice job. So John gonna get back into 7th here tonight. Jimmy up to 5th. 22 laps. So the scheduled 60 here tonight. Keep that in mind. We're 22 laps into the 60 lap event here tonight. Ooh, there as well. 23 on the board. So right now it's Drew continuing to lead in front of Tim right at the moment. 17 seconds to gap, folks. Let's hop on board for a moment. All right, Drew continuing to lead right now, doing a well of a job out front at the moment. And again, it's Drew leading the charge. Tim now to second, 25 on the board. So again, .26 this time by. So again, nice job. So again, Clayton, John, Timothy, Austin, Floyd the ninth, Dustin back here 1 lap down. Drew, and again we should be coming up on the next stop here for Drew. Nice work. 27 this time up. Jimmy, Aiden, Clayton, Timothy, John, Austin, Floyd. So again, what do you do here? So taking a look at where we're at here, pretty well spread apart. 42 seconds back here. You see some pit stops here for like Aiden Laney. Last time by 1:13.0. About second half quicker on fresh tires than Drew, and we'll take a look. Aiden gets pinched. Jimmy to pit road. Aiden got pinched in the fence right there. Drew continuing to lead. 1:14 is the gap. Drew, Tim, up through here. Aiden, John, Jimmy. Jimmy right now on pit road. Drew gonna pick on through here. Drew continuing to lead. That's him. Aiden, John, Timothy right there through the bus stop here. Jimmy, way too far back. Drew, Tim, Drew, looking for the pit stop here. He'll roll right on by. So he'll not hit pit road here. '29 this time by. Aiden, John. But it's Drew continuing to dominate here tonight, doing what he can do. First race with the league and absolutely dominating. There we go, working right on through. So as you can see, 30 this time by. Really, really interesting that everybody's spread apart. '29 of 60 complete, and you see them just taking care of the trucks at this point. We're almost halfway into this thing. Very, very interesting. Drew, Tim, John, Timothy, Jimmy right behind him. Take a look. Tim, John to fourth, Tim to fifth right now, gap 5 seconds. Last time by 1:15.2, 1:13.6 for your race leader here. John, Timothy. So again, it's John with Timothy behind him. 31 this time by for the field. And again, as you see Drew pulling away and just getting gone for a moment. So again, what can you do? Drew to pit road right here. He'll make his pit stop. Very interesting pit road for Drew. So Drew, there is Drew. He'll exit pit road right now. Tim gonna take over the lead, but he'll still need to hit a pit stop as well. The gap now between Aiden and Drew, about 11 seconds here. Very interesting. So again, Drew got out to the race lead early and hasn't looked back at all. Again. So again, Drew, 15 seconds back. Tim now down pit road. Aiden, Timothy, John, Clayton. Continuing to lead. Tim on pit road now. Aiden will move to second. Jimmy, John, Clayton, Drew, nice work. Aiden continuing to roll second. Drew to the race lead. Aiden. Timothy. John and Clayton right there as well. Drew continuing to dominate now. Back out front by 14 seconds. One lap down is Clayton Barney. Timothy a right lap down. He'll absolutely lose a spot here exiting pit road as well. Jimmy. So again, 33. So Drew, Aiden, Clayton, Austin, right there, right around the bottom. Aiden there in the mix also. Drew continuing to lead. So 34 this time. "15 seconds. Aiden is back right now. John, Clayton, Austin. Nobody really near each other here. Maybe a little bit of a battle gathering here between John and Timothy. 5th and 6th here on the racetrack. Trying to close in with each other. So John, Clayton, Austin. So Drew continuing to move here, 15 seconds, trying to get that win in his first start with the league. Aiden trying to pad that points lead. All things kind of coming together here, Watkins Glen for both. Very interesting how this is working. Because this is working to where both things could be true here tonight. And what does that set us up for Richmond next week? It'll be very interesting to take a look at the point standings when this one's over. So again, taking a look, single file, looking at the gaps here between everybody. The closest gap really about 1 second. That's what you're watching between 28 Timothy and John. So again, through. Right, and easy. So again, what do you do here? And so the thing here is, when you get spread apart like this, there's not much you can really do in this situation, right? There's literally nothing you could do at all right now. So you see the gaps, 22 seconds. Aiden gonna slip to third here. Interesting, Aiden to pit road. He'll make his final stop. So he'll jump down. The 51 down pit road. Very interesting. So what can you do here? He'll come get 4 fresh tires. You're Aiden, you're just trying to get out of here with a good move. And this is so interesting for Aiden. There we go, 4 tires and fuel. So he'll exit pit road here, wait for everybody else to make the stop. And again, I think from my situation and from my standpoint, if you can do it right, you're going to be in a good situation. So again, you're aiding and you're moving forward. So again, 38 this time by. $37 this time. Drew continuing to lead. Drew, Tim, Aiden, Jenny, Aiden, Jimmy, Aiden 6 seconds back. Drew, Tim, Jimmy, Aiden, Timothy, $39. Drew, Tim, Aiden, Aiden. Jimmy. Right now the fourth. Aiden. Jimmy the third. Taking a look at Aiden. So again. So Aiden. Fourth right now. For Aiden, 3 seconds off Jimmy. So easy does it. Drew, nice, continuing to lead. So we're looking at 40 this time by. So easy does it. Drew, nice and drop. 40 this time. So again, 113.6. 115.1 for Tim. Floyd Stewart pit road, trouble black flag for him. Floyd down, speeding pit road. Timothy. Tim. Aiden. 1.9 right now for Aiden. Trying to get back to third at least. Very interesting. So it'll be 20 to go. Drew coming to 20 to go. To go. Tim, 25 seconds back. Jimmy, Aiden, Aiden, 7/10, 6/10. Nice job, Aiden clear. He'll move to third. Nice to go. So again, Aiden to third. Drew. $19 to go. Tim behind him. Taking a look, Tim, Drew. 19 to go here tonight at Watkins Glen. Jimmy, Timothy, Timmy, Jim. There is Jim up to fourth. 18 to go. Drew. Tim. Aiden. Drew continuing to lead. 27 seconds back. Aiden. There's the 51 in third. Aiden trying to get back to the top two here. Tammy. Aiden. 17 to go. Tim. Drew right now coming through traffic. So what do you do here? Drew, nice job. Looking to go to victory lane. Very, very, very interesting here tonight what we're looking at. Jimmy, 17 to go. Drew. To Drew. Tim. Aiden. Drew continuing to dominate. Jimmy. Jimmy continuing to try to close in on Aiden. Keep in mind, Aiden might be third here tonight, but he's first in points and continuing to roll. Drew continuing to lead. 16 to go. Tim. Aiden back there. Tim. Little wiggle right there. Tim. $15 to go. $15 to go. Tim. Right there, continuing to hang on with Aiden behind him. 15 to go. Drew there as well. Tim, Jimmy, Timothy, Clayton. Austin. Austin trying to roll forward. $14 to go. Waiting. Austin hanging tight. John there back to 8th. 9th is Brad. Drew continuing to lead here tonight, trying to walk off with the win here tonight. So 14 to go this time by. Taking a look. Nice job to turn one on the brakes. Tim and then Aiden there as well. Let's take a look high above here. There's Aiden trying to limp the car around. Up to third. So again, high above from the chopper with 14 to go. Aiden in great position here. Drew continuing to lead. Drew pulling forward right now. So 13 to go. 13 to go. $13 to go. Kim, 13 to go. $13 to go. Coming to 12 to go this time for Drew. Drew. Tim. Aiden. $13 to go. Drew. Drew, the 25 out front. Drew by 25 or 23 and a half, 23.9 now. Just pulled away. Drew. Drew. All right, 11 to go this time by. Ten to go this time by. Drew. Tim. Timothy. Taking a look at Jimmy on pit road here. Down pit road. So again, we're coming to 10 to go. Drew. Drew continuing to lead. So 10 to go. Drew. Tim. 9 to go. Drew. 10 to go. Coming to 9 to go. Drew, Tim, and Aiden. Nine to go. Tim. Aiden. Trying to move into second here late in the going. Nine to go. Taking a look at Tim. Oh. Drew. Right there as well with 9 to go. Taking a look, single file. Drew. Eight to go. Tim in second. Drew, a little bit of a wiggle right there. 8 to go. Tim, Aiden. Tim continuing to hold. Aiden to third. Coming to 7 to go. Very interesting to see how we work our way through this here tonight. And again, coming down to 8 laps to go in this one. 8 laps to go at Watkins Glen. Hard into one. We got trouble in front of Aiden. Aiden will sneak through. Good job. He'll sneak through, no problem. Could have been a lot worse there. Working our way through 8 laps to go right now. Aiden, Drew, Tim, your top 3. Drew, Tim, Aiden, Drew, continuing to lead. So Drew with Tim 1 and 2. Seven to go. Drew continuing to dominate. 28 seconds ahead. Aiden. Tim. 7 to go. Drew. Tim. Six to go. Drew. Continuing to hanging on. Coming to 5 to go this time by. Nice and easy. Five to go. Five to go. Through. Coming to 5. Team. 8. 5 to go. Drew. 5 to go. Tim there as well. Aiden. 4 to go. Tim. 4 to go. Tim trying to roll. So what do you do here again, Tim? Drew. Drew. Four to go. Four to go with Drew continuing to lead here. Just a couple of laps. Four to go. Timothy 1 lap down. Taking that pit stop. Drew may have to as well, but he's got another to lead. He should be okay. 3 to go. 3 to go. Three to go. Three to go. Three to go next time by. Through. Three to go. Film. Three to go, Drew. 23 seconds. Drew looking for 2 to go. Two to go. Two to go. Drew, Tim, Aiden. Two to go. Two to go. Drew came into this race for the first time in this league, and looking at it. 1.5 to go this time by. So again, coming to the white flag. Coming to the white flag. Coming to the white flag this time by. Drew continuing to lead. Drew continuing to lead right now. Coming to 1 to go this time. 1 to go. Coming to the white flag this time. 1 to go for Drew. 1 to go. One to go right now. Drew, Tim, Aiden. 1 to go, Tim and Aiden, your top 3. Coming forward right now, you see Drew just a couple moments away from picking up the W here tonight. What about Aiden inside the top 3? Timothy Wright. Drew. Tim. Drew. Drew coming to the checkered flag this time by. Coming to the checkered flag this time by. Drew, nice work tonight. Double checkered. Drew, checkered flag here tonight. He'll get the W. The W here. Tim. Tim. Coming to the checkered. Checkered flag. Tim, checkered flag. Aiden. There we go. Aiden gonna come through. Checkered flag. Aiden. Checkered. Nice job. Drew. Nice job. Drew getting a W here tonight. Alrighty, Drew getting it done here tonight. Well, let's get ready to talk to him. Got the pole. Dominated all the way through. And here tonight he will go to victory lane. All right, where is Mr. Drew? Hey, Drew, buddy, Matt in the booth, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I hit the wrong button on my steering wheel.
Oh, you're fine, man. How about that? First start with the league, and you're going to go to victory lane right here in Watkins Glen.
Yeah, man. That was a fun race. It was. I thought I was gonna not have enough fuel there for a minute, and then I realized my race labs was telling me the wrong number. I was a whole lap to the good, and I was clutching down the front straight away, and everything else just trying to scrape it by. So it worked out.
Well, what do you think of the race overall here tonight, buddy?
That was good. It was, I mean, clean from my point of view. It had that little mishap there right in front of me with like 2 laps to go, going into the bus stop. But otherwise, I mean, I didn't see anything bad at all. It was good fun. So
There you go. Well, you did a heck of a job, man. Anything different you could have done this week to even be faster? Or what did you learn? Did you go forward? Anything like that?
not let race labs lie to me. That's about the only thing that I could say to do because that had me paranoid for probably about 15 laps.
Yeah, that would have not been good to lead all those laps and then come home short on that side of things.
Yeah, and I was telling Tim, and because we were in a voice chat together, I was telling him, Tim Fiedler, that what was it? If I would have known it was going to be close, I would have saved on a little bit more on the first run, but it all worked out. So we ended up here in victory lane. Tim followed up behind me, so it's a pretty good race for us.
Yeah, man, that was a very good race for you in particular, especially being your first run here.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. It was fun, good fun. I love Watkins Glen.
There you go, man. Well, congratulations and great work, and we'll see you hopefully next week, bud.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for the broadcast.
Yes, sir. You too. We'll see you next week. All right, there we go. Let's get ready to talk to Tim. And then, of course, Aiden. Tim coming home second here. Tim, you got a copy, buddy.
I got you, Matt.
Well, P2 here tonight. How about that?
I'll take it, considering you've broadcast all the races this season, and I've found a way to have epic blunders in every single one of them, and happened to miss the start tonight. So qualified third, started in the pits, and to come home second, I'll take it.
You got a thing for epic blunders this season.
You know, if there's a company out there called Epic Blunders and they want to advertise on my truck, they'll get lots of airtime. I'll tell them that.
There you go. Well, nice recovery, eh? I know you were in there talking to your teammate there about that race. Kind of funny he shows up and he outruns you because if he hadn't been here, you'd have probably got the win tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking with about 5 laps to go that if I wouldn't have told Drew about this league and this race, I would have finished back-to-back wins potentially. So he's a great driver, and he does a lot for a lot of people in another league that we run. So kudos to him, and it was fun to have a 1-2 finish for Transcendent Motorsports.
There you go, man. Well, congratulations on the 1-2. Congrats, of course, to him for the win tonight. Now we move on to Richmond next week, man.
Yeah, I'll take Richmond. That's one of my favorite tracks. So hopefully we get some good racing there. I know we should have a pretty good car count. The short tracks have been pretty fun this season. So hopefully we get enough cars out there to make it a fun race.
All right. Well, Richmond bound it is. How about that?
That's right.
All right. We'll see you in Richmond, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you there. All right. There we go. Tim, everybody coming home second at the Glen. Let's get ready to go talk to our points leader. Aiden Laney doing what he needs to do. Aiden, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know it's not the win tonight, man, but we talked about it pre-race. Just extend that points lead little by little.
Yeah, just needed to come in and have a good day. That's what we did. Could have finished a spot higher. Could have finished a spot lower. So, I mean, we came in, did the best we could with what we had. Picked the wrong. I'm always on the wrong side of strategy. So, I thought it was a 2-stopper, turned into a 1-stopper with the caution. So, just didn't go exactly our way today, but still P3 and a great points day for us.
There you go. I mean, you can't. I don't think you'd be too upset with that, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, could have won a little better, but still a good run. Can't complain about that, especially on a road course where I'm not, not the fastest guy out here.
Well, in this situation, man, do you feel like because, you're not that great at a road course, you feel a lot better going back to a short track next week?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel 14 times better going to Richmond. I mean, it's just Short. I like the short tracks especially, but I mean, anytime we go to the road course, I always just try and get a good day. I'm not usually out there for the win, just trying to get good points and honestly just keep a clean race. But yeah, Richmond will definitely be it'll be a pretty good show next week.
Well, again, back short track racing. That's going to be big.
Yeah, we'll get some good old short track racing. I feel bump and runs and all the good old short track stuff.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, man, for coming out. It's been a heck of a run here.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hope the broadcast went as good as my day did.
It went pretty good. Can't lie. Pretty good little show there for a road course. Road courses are
Yeah.
road courses are.
Yeah, glad to hear it, man.
All righty, man. Well, we will see you next week at the Glen, Aiden.
Yep, 10-4.
All right, see you then, man. All right,
Later.
guys. Before we skip Dotto we do out of here, let me get the points updated to where I can proceed. Tell you guys what they are. So, give me just a second to put my little admin hat on for just one moment. We'll get this updated and then we'll talk about it. Sounds like a plan to me. Hopefully, it's a plan to you guys. Hopefully, I don't mess this up live on air because that'd be really bad because then I have to fix it. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead. Skippy Doo Day. And get it updated. And 3, 2, 1, points are updated. So let's go take a look, shall we? With Drew getting the W here tonight, let's take a look at where everything stands. All right, Jimmy gonna come home, pick up 2 spots here into second in points, but right now that points lead has grown to 57 over a 1 race gap between your points leader Aiden and Jimmy. Let's grab Aiden back in here. Hijack him again. Hey, Aiden, Matt again. Just want to talk to you 1 second. We got the points updated here. You grew that points lead to 57. So now, at this point, you're officially 1 race ahead, basically.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy at Talladega for sure. So I'm gonna go into Richmond, gonna try and muscle my way around and win that race, and then have a little safety blanket for Talladega, and then I can head into Martinsville. If I go win that one too, I could head into Phoenix without having to worry about anything with the point situation.
Well, theoretically, if you was to run good at Richmond, Talladega, Martinsville, you could walk it up at Darlington, realistically. Theoretically.
Yeah. We just need to have some good days. We got a couple tough tracks coming up. Talladega is always a lottery, but I've got a lot of speed at short tracks and Darlington this week or not this week. I'm sorry. This year in the officials, I did pretty good there. So just always got to keep looking forward because we got a championship to win.
There you go. Well, man, it's going to be very interesting to see what you can do here going forward, buddy. It's been a great season for you so far. And max point you guys that you can score on a race is 40. So keep that in mind. So that's going to be big, man.
Yeah, just keep it clean these next couple of races. Hopefully we can put it in victory lane a couple times, and I mean we'll be sitting in a beautiful spot for the championship.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yep. See ya.
All right, everybody. It was a fun night. Thanks for coming out. And we will see you guys.